Hello YouTube, Tim here, and right now I've got a little fun project that I want to work on. As we all know, I constructed a very nice Sipahi warbow that I made for Nick. And it's great, except it's right on the edge of what the material and that design can take, successfully drawing to a full 28 inches. I wanted to see if I could reinforce a bow like that, making it a little stiffer in the center, and a little stronger in the deflexes where it's most likely to fail. If I can do those two things, then I think we're going to have an even more powerful, even better bow. That's the goal anyhow. So right now what we've got is a 3/4 inch pipe and a 1 inch pipe. The 1 inch pipe is 40 inches long. Probably I should have made it 42, but this is what we have for now. Maybe I'll use slightly longer Sias, or maybe we'll just go ahead and make it and see what happens. This is very, very experimental in any case. Now the surprise is what we have inside the 1 inch pipe. Not really a surprise, but it's a wooden dowel. It fits in almost perfectly. So once I start to ram in the 3/4 inch pipe, like so, we'll have a very good tool for continuing to force it in. I've also got my gloves, so I'll be able to grab the pipe firmly after it's been heated, and I'll do my best. I've never done anything like this, so this is new for me. Maybe this is new for you. I know Nick demonstrated it with a 1/2 inch pipe being rammed inside of a 3/4 inch pipe. The dimensions were also somewhat different, and if you really wanted to, you could start off that way here too, by putting in, say, an 8 inch 1/2 inch pipe inside. Down the road I do want to do stuff like that, but let's take it one step at a time. Here we go. Let's start by heating this end of the 1 inch pipe. By the way, I've marked on the 1 inch pipe the exact points where the pipe should end once it's been centered. So all we have to do is line it up. Probably shouldn't heat that much. Let's go for 6 inches at a time. On the good side, this is going to be substantially easier than ramming 1 inch pipe inside a 1 inch pipe, which I've done. That works. I'm 3/4 inch inside 3/4 inch. That's easier. And the smaller the diameter, it seems, typically is a little easier. With the 1 inch pipe, when you twist it, it really seems to want to tear. Kink and tear, so this makes it a lot easier. I never had quite so many problems as I had with the 1 inch pipe with 3/4 inch pipe, but your experience could be a lot different than mine. Here we go. So let's give it a try. Starting off. Ooh, that's really easy. I like it. So far so good. Slides in with almost no difficulty. At least not yet. Let's see if we can't force it in a little more. Oh, it's definitely soft past. Oh, yeah, this is working really well. Fantastic. Okay, so we're not quite halfway in, but this is the process. I'm going to go ahead and continue on my ohm, and then we'll take this back up once I'm reaching the point where I'm going to start to need to use the ramrod, the dowel. Welcome back, YouTube. Right here we have not a finished product, but let's call it a half-finished product. The inner core has been rammed in flush. And I'll say that alone was challenging in the extreme. Getting it in halfway, simple, very easy. 2/3, harder. There's more and more friction the further in it goes. When it came down to the last 3 or 4 inches, the strategy I employed was heating the end till it's soft for about 3 to 4 inches, and then the amount that I wanted to drive it in, and then heating the entire thing all along the perimeter, just to help it expand and soften a little bit, hopefully not enough to also soften the inner core. Once that was done, I was able to get it in, like I said, to the last 3 inches maybe. At that point I couldn't drive it in because I couldn't grab it enough. The motion that I was using was a twisting motion. Once, 2 types of friction, you get your static friction and dynamic. Once something is moving, it can be easier to keep it moving. You know, it's like I don't know, if you have large heavy boxes, it might be very hard to get them started. But once it's moving, it's much easier to keep it moving. So, yeah, I couldn't just ram it in. But torsion, I could apply quite a lot of torsion. I could only apply so much force in that direction, but I was able to apply enough to get it slipping once I twisted it. And once you twist it, then I could also force it in up until that point when I didn't have enough purchase. It was still hot enough so that I took the pipe then, took it outside onto my deck under the corner, and just BAM! Rammed it in there like so. Success, more or less. Now I'm left with the problem. I have to heat the whole darn thing up to about here, and then start wailing away with the ramrod. I'm going to go ahead and get it started, and then once it's started I'll try and show it to you here, but I just wanted to catch us up on this. This is an extremely challenging process. If you guys have feedback for me, I'd love to hear it, because this is one of the hardest procedures that I've done. This is maybe a little bit easier than trying to force 1-inch pipe on 1-inch pipe over a distance of, say, 4 or 5 inches. That was extremely hard and painful. Even with a glove, my fingers close to blistering from the twisting motions. So, again, if you have feedback, I'd love to hear it. I'm going to get this thing started, and then I'm going to try and ram it in the rest of the way till final. Here we go. I've heated the pipe, and I've knocked it in a little bit. Put the dowel in, grab it like so, and... okay, clumsy. See, I can't grab it well because I don't have 2 gloves. I left the other one inside. I was in a rush to get this done for you. So little by little, we're just forcing it further and further down. Right now we're about 3 or 4 inches in. Yeah, this could take a while, but this is what I'm doing, and this is the progress I'm making, so... that's the goal. When I'm pretty close or I'm done, I'll show you guys. Oh yeah. I'm done. Successfully rammed the 3/4 inch pipe into the 1-inch pipe. Full depth now. That is, with this, all the way to the black mark there. It's actually through the other side, so it won't fit in this side. But anyway, Point is, it's done, fully reinforced, ready for shaping into a Sipahi bow that will hopefully take even greater strain. We're aiming for upwards of 85 pounds here now. Thanks for watching.